Now, this is the EOCO letter. The Office of the Special Prosecutor. Attention, Kissi Agyabin. Referral of investigation. Cecilia Abena-Dapaah and Daniel Osei-Kufuor. Reference, your letter dated 25th January. So when he wrote to Ghanaians on 24th January, 25th he wrote to Yoko, and your letter dated 26th. Okay. It's as follows. The Economic and Organized Crime Office, EOCO, presents its compliments to the Special Prosecutor and respectfully requests for further information on the above referenced subject. We acknowledge receipt of the docket and documents on the above subject and have commenced investigations accordingly. We would appreciate it if you could furnish us with a copy of your findings on the case to facilitate our investigations. In furtherance of the investigations, kindly provide us with the name and contact details of focal persons at the OSP to enable our investigators contact them on matters relating to the referred case. I like to read the middle. He says that we acknowledge the receipt of the docket and documents on the above subjects and have commenced investigations accordingly. We would appreciate it if you could furnish us with a copy of your findings on the case to facilitate our investigations. You see how irresponsible Kissi Agyabin is? EOCO, the state official that you and I pay, your tax, my tax, pays EOCO people, and there are lawyers and police officers there. They wrote a letter to him that please send us the reports, whatever you did, to which you came to the conclusion that there are no corruption and anti-corruption findings against Cecilia Dapaah, but that there could be money laundering. Give us that report up to today. He has not even acknowledged this letter. That's how irresponsible Kissi Agyabin is. He is irresponsible, he is crass, and he is not befitting of the office of any provision, any office created under the Constitution. Kissi Agyabin, if that is his behavior, EOCO writes to you, furnish us with the investigations, the corruption case that Ghanaians are very interested in. Ghanaians have been made to believe that their $1 million has been stolen by Cecilia Dapaah, and they are investigating it. Kissi Agyabin has gone to Cecilia Dapaah's house with motorcade and cameras, drones. He and Sami Darko, another irresponsible guy, they've gone to the Cecilia Dapaah's office with drones. And then they write to Yoko that, as far as we are concerned, no problem, but this guy must, money laundering may lie. They say money laundering may lie, so you can find money laundering. So Yoko says, okay, we can happy to do it. The report that you did, that led you to the conclusion that there are no corruption and anti-corruption related offenses against Cecilia Dapaah. Show us the report till today. You know what it means? He doesn't have a report. That is how, I don't know what word to use for him. I don't know whether he's lazy, he's irresponsible, the job is bigger than his brain. He did not generate any reports. He was on his phone with Sami Darko. They are doing social media. That's all. He didn't generate a single report. Kissi Agyabin has no report on the Cecilia Dapaah matter. Please, RTI people who know RTI, write to him. I am saying that Kissi Agyabin I am challenging him to produce. He has no report. And if he has no report, he should be resigning from the office. He's lazy and he's irresponsible. He's very, very lazy. Kissi Agyabin is very lazy. And he's very irresponsible that he did not respond to Yoko's letter to help Yoko to facilitate the investigation to come to the conclusion that Cecilia Dapaah has or has not stolen 1 million. He did not respond to Yoko's letter. He's lazy, he's irresponsible, and he should resign from his job. He's a lazy man, totally lazy. He does nothing. Maybe that's why they say he's drunk, because when you drink a lot of alcohol, you will be lazy. You have drunk alcohol the whole night. In the morning, you have hangover. And it's not a Saturday. It's a Tuesday. You have hangover. How are you going to do the work? Lazy man. He didn't do the work. He has no single report. And he throws in FBI. Those Anas Arimia, Anas tactics. He throws in FBI so that you are thinking that they are doing something. They should clear off. They should clear off. And let's focus on Ghana. They want to focus on themselves. They can't. Kissi and Anas. Every day I talk about Kissi, I'll add Anas. Kissi and Anas, they're together. Lazy man. Kissi Agyabin, lazy, irresponsible guy. Yoko writes a letter to you, you don't write it. Mr. Kwaku, if you are listening, I know that they are your friends. So Kissi Agyabin saw Yoko, he didn't respond to it. He didn't respond. Kissi Agyabin, lazy man. Yoko wrote to him, he didn't respond. And he says, me, OSP and FBI have come to the conclusion that there's nothing against her. Yoko says, fair enough. Your conclusion, together with the FBI, he's even giving the FBI a bad name. He's drawing the name of the FBI into immorality because FBI doesn't do that. FBI, they are conducting investigations. They have a report. They will always have a report. And then they will put the report down. If Yoko asks FBI for their report, they will submit it to them. If the FBI feels that they cannot submit the report, they will write to you that, sorry, Yoko, we are unable to share this report with you for this and that reason. Kissi Agyabeng draws FBI's name in a crass behavior like that. FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigations. He draws their name into such crass behavior because he wants to put FBI's, that's a narcissist tactics. Ignore those things. So this is why I say that. That's why, viewers, you now see why I've been fighting the guy. This is the kind of people who have taken an oath. Those oaths that are put in the first and second schedule of the 1992 Constitution. He's taking one of those oaths. His appointment required a parliamentary approval and therefore consideration by the Appointments Committee. He submitted himself to the Appointments Committee. Such a high-profile appointment. He sits in the office. Yoko writes to him. He doesn't respond. Yoko wrote the letter to him on what date? They were referring to a letter written on 26th January. So most likely, the letter is written to him in January. We are in May. They have released their reports. Kissi Agyabeng didn't respond. And every day he has traveled. Every day Kissi Agyabeng has traveled. And he travels to Ghanaian police. What is he doing there? Wasting time. I don't want to use the word I was going to use. Anyway, so he doesn't respond. Now,